So here are 15 iPhone tips that you probably didn't know about. Coming right up with iPhone tip number 15, starting in the Files app. If you've saved some photos here, you can select them and then tap the three dots in the bottom right corner. This brings up quick actions, one of them being remove background. Watch this. In no time, we've got PNG copies of all the images we've selected, but this time only containing the subject and not the background. I actually had no clue that there's a remove background feature natively built into the iPhone. But there are more incredible quick actions to choose from. Let's select 3 JPEG image files, then again tap the three dots and select convert image. We can now choose our wanted image format, so let's select PNG, and a new size we want the image to have. And now we've converted our JPEG images into PNGs in a few seconds. Okay, next. If you're scrolling through Google Images and you come across a bunch of pictures you want to share, there's no need to save them one by one. Just drag and hold one of the pictures and add the others you want to include. Once you've selected them all, drag the whole bunch over to the app you want to share them with. For example, we'll drop them into a WhatsApp chat. And voila, you're ready to send them all off in one fell swoop. But let's not forget about the new interface Apple added to the Safari app with iOS 15. It actually gets a lot better if you make use of the swipe gestures to navigate between tabs. Instead of tapping on the tab icon as usual, just swipe on the search bar to see all your open tabs. And to quickly switch between them, just swipe left or right on the search bar. It's just like how you switch between apps. Trust me, once you try it out, it's gonna make Safari feel so much faster. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you're trying to capture a screenshot of a web page, then instead of taking 50 separate screenshots and scrolling down a little bit each time, just take one screenshot and select full page capture to take the entire web page in one go. You can then share the screenshot as a PDF file with other people or save it for later. Alright, let's move on to the control center. I'm sure you already know that tapping the timer icon takes you directly to the clock app to, well, set a new timer. However, if you want to bypass this step, simply tap and hold the icon. Then, while still holding, drag your finger up or down to select a desired timer duration and promptly activate it. This can save you a few precious seconds. Oh, and by the way, that same trick works with other control center icons too, like the torch. Just tap and hold on the torch icon and then slide your finger up or down to adjust the torch brightness. You've got 4 different levels to choose from, so you can pick the one that's just right for your needs. Now, if you're someone who tends to forget where you've parked your car, it can be an immense help to just let your iPhone remember it for you. If your iPhone is connected to your car via CarPlay or Bluetooth, it will remember where you parked as soon as you disconnect. Just open the Maps app to find your car's location listed as parked car below Siri suggestions. If you didn't connect your iPhone, you still have 2 easy options. One of them is to simply tell Siri, I've parked my car, and she'll remember the location for you. Or if you prefer, just tap and hold the Maps app and select Mark My Location. Your current location will then also show up in the app right below the Siri suggestions. And if you ever need to record a video ASAP, there's a super quick way to get the video mode in your camera app. Instead of tapping the shutter button, give it a tap and hold. This will instantly switch you to video mode, and from there you can swipe right to lock it in place. And when back at home and you'll have a look at your photos and recordings, you'll notice that the Photos app on iPhone is actually a lot smarter than most people give it credit for. If you've got a photo with a clear subject, iOS can tell you more about it. For instance, my iPhone knows that this is a photo of a dog, and in fact, it can even tell me which dog it is. Every time the info icon underneath your photo has this magic touch to it, you can tap to look up info about the photo. In this case, I can look up the dog and we're told this is a golden retriever. Moving on, let's quickly touch on some small but super helpful tips. When in an app like Notes, Reminders or Files and you want to select multiple items, there's a lightning fast way to do so. Instead of selecting one by one, just drag 2 fingers along the list to select multiple items right away and slide them back up to deselect. Makes you look like a pro. And on that note, if you're lost in a rabbit hole of folders or menus in any app like Settings and you want to jump back several pages, you don't have to press the back button multiple times. Just tap and hold it and you can choose a specific page you want to jump back to. By the way, this also works when browsing the web in Safari. You can just choose one of the web pages from your surf history. Right, now that we've covered those little tricks, let's bring some light into the Messages app. If you're asking yourself, how can I do that? then watch carefully. Instead of just tapping the send button, try tapping and holding it for a second. This will bring up a whole new menu of cool effects you can use to spice up your messages. And if you want to go all out, head to the screen tab for full screen effects like echo, balloons, and even some love. Plus, all of these animations come with a sound and haptic feedback to really make your messages pop. While the message effects may be entertaining, they may not be that practical. However, the same cannot be said for our last two tips, which are extremely useful. You can actually sign any PDF right from your iPhone. When you've opened one from a place like the Files app, tap the markup icon in the bottom menu. Now tap on plus and then on signature. Your iPhone will ask you to create a new signature, and you can add it by drawing it with your finger. It's then saved and added to your document, and you can place it wherever you want to. And last but definitely not least, did your spirit level right now, because your iPhone actually has one built in. It's a bit hidden, but you can find it in the Measure app, which should already be pre-installed on your iPhone. Here you can select level in the bottom menu, and then you can use your iPhone like an actual spirit level. Alright, to sum up this video, I really hope you've learned something new that will make using your iPhone easier, quicker, or just more enjoyable. And that's also my aim with this video, giving you 10 hacks for typing on your iPhone. Let me guarantee after watching, your typing speed will go up exponentially. Alright, I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day.